7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
All right. I kind of like the new intro. Worked on that most of the day today. So, I never really liked going right from like starting stream and then like just jumping right into it, but I haven't had time lately to create an intro. I think that's a pretty good first attempt. Some of these sources out there you can use for making that kind of stuff make it so easy. It's just like dragging and cutting and pasting and shit. What's up, Prius? What's happening, dude? I don't think I've ever seen the Prius gang in here before. What's up, man? What's up? So I bought a new livery. I know I wasn't gonna buy anything between now and the new simulator, but I bought a few airports recently. Okay, well, welcome back. So I bought a few airports, and yo, what up, Mike? And this is not one of the airports I bought. But we're flying to an airport that I bought. So I looked it up in FlightAware today, and I saw that it had a lot of Olympic ATR flights, and we haven't flown an ATR in a while. So there's only one company I found that made the Olympic livery, and it was, let me go back and I'll pull it up here. Hang on a second. Toyoters are junk. Don't come in here firing already, man. This kind of Prius is okay. Other Priuses not so much, but this Prius is okay. As long as it's not a Prius named Frank. All right, let's installed. I only have so many mods downloaded. I don't have near what I used to have. I still own them. I just don't have them all downloaded at the same time. Yeah, F-Source. It was like $5. But I almost bought a livery pack for $5 for the ATR. It had the ATR, like the A320, a couple other planes. It was 15 gigabytes, almost 16 gigabytes for that thing. I was like, nah, no way. I'm not tying up 15 gigabytes just for, for liveries. But anyways, yeah, this is F-Source, and it comes with quite a few liveries, actually, this pack. It comes with the new Fortnite season. You know what? I was thinking about that, actually. I haven't played Fortnite in a while, but I have some friends that are really into it, and they've been trying to talk me into it. So it might be happening. Yeah, no, yeah, you can't fit that in a Miata. That is for sure. Yeah, I mean, it's got the Hop Iberia standard. FedEx, DHL, Delta, Blue, Caribbean, Cebu. It's got a lot of liveries. So, and they're detailed pretty well as well. So I've used F-Source a couple of times, and they seem to be pretty stable. They don't really do any damage to the rest of your simulator experience. Sometimes you download these mods and they just wreak havoc on other airplanes when you're trying to fly them, making the screens go blank, blacking the screens out, creating all kinds of stuttering. So yeah, so that's about it. So it's been a pretty good Saturday. Looking forward to doing this flight. I haven't flown the ATR in a while. I was gonna actually record the flight and just put it up as a video, and then I got thinking about an intro instead of what I've been doing, and also working on my levels as well. So my levels should be better tonight. I did quite a bit of recording myself today and testing and all that. So now this flight took off like really early in the morning. I'll probably make it that that same time when we're getting ready to leave. But as far as now, really hard to see a dark, you know, it's really hard to see the interior of an airplane on YouTube or on video in the dark. So all right, let me get some music on too. Hey, what's up, dude? How's it going? All right, let's put this on and yeah, but these liveries are pretty good. These F-Source liveries. I've had a few of them before. You can't customize the tail number, but that's not a big deal. But yeah, man, it looks pretty close to the real thing from what I've seen. I mean, I am not super familiar. Just a few pictures I've seen of Olympic. But anyways, all right, let's get in here and this thing all fired up. Let's see here. This should be... Oh. Sorry about that. Yeah, they've done a few things to the cockpit. That is true. It wasn't real descriptive in their in the description box for the mod when I went to buy it, but it did say that it enhanced the interior and the screens and all that. So yeah, it does look kind of less blue. You are right. It's been a minute since I've been in this airplane, but yeah, it does look a bit more pale than it usually does. Let's go ahead and do this. Put our tail prop in. Get our airplane turned on. Got our battery. External power. AC power. There's not a whole lot you really have to do on this airplane, really. It's not like some of the jets that we have, you know, Boeing and Airbus, where everything up top you interact with. This, at least on Xbox, it's really just the windshield heating, the probes, this TRU up here we have to put on, and then just engines and fuel. I mean, really, you don't even have to mess with the bleed or the pressure or any of that. There's some of it you can't even interact with, really, or it just, you can interact with it but it's inoperable. So all right, let's go ahead and bring in our flight sim brief that I calculated super early this morning. All right, let's go ahead and set our payload. Load aircraft. All this info came from sim brief. All right, let's go ahead and I've never tried to use one of these in real life, so I have no idea, but I will take your word for it because you are very intelligent when it comes to aircraft. I don't know about the rest of general knowledge, but when it comes to aviation, you are like an encyclopedia. So I appreciate that. Something tells me that you're pretty smart in real life too, which is great. I just don't know you in that sense. So anyways, all right, let's get up our, we don't really need the checklist, but I guess we'll use it anyway since it's here. All right, park and brake is engaged. Altimeters, I don't think I can get, oh, it does have the METAR here. Okay, good. It is 1012. Oh, well, that's cool. Control handover. I'll have to read about that when I'm done tonight if I have time. or tomorrow I'll check into that. Sounds pretty interesting. All right, let's change our barometer to 1012 because that one digit's going to make a big difference. So let's do that. All right, landing elevation. We're just going to leave that program from the flight management system. Let's go ahead and get our flight taken care of here. So let's push this into the system. Oh, you know what? I never set the fuel or the payload. I did set the payload in the payload section, but I never set it from this screen here. As soon as I get control of my mouse again. There we go. All right, let's set the fuel and set payload. And now let's go back here. That up and close. All right, very good. So that's done. Let's go ahead and pull that up again. Alright, so we are runway 35 left, TRL-1A. Alright, so let's go ahead and do our takeoff. We have runway 35 left. Right here. Right, let's execute. Oh. Let's execute that. And now let's go to Athens. I want to say we're doing 21 right. Let me see if there's a transition for this landing. Just looking at Navigraph real quick. 21 right, yeah, Kia is, okay, so ILS-X. Alright, so let's go ahead and bring this up. We're doing ILS-21 right, X. And we have STO 1W. Kia is our transition. Alright, that is great. All done there. Alright, let me see what we're supposed to be flying. As far as altitude, they say 16,000 feet, so we will make sure we do that. Alright, position. Got that taken care of. Data looks good. Flight plan we already have. Wait, we'll do the trim here in a moment. Alright, cruise altitude we have flight level 16,000. 160. Right there is that. Weight is done, that is good. Let's go ahead and let me double check our transition altitude. Takeoff. It's probably going to be the same for landing as well, but according to Navigraph, it's 9,000 feet on takeoff. And on landing, transition levels by ATC, but the altitude is still 9,000, so we'll probably just leave that in. Yeah, that would be cool if they did that with the rudder pedals. I don't know if they could do that on Xbox, though, but that would be cool if they could do that, though. Maybe they will in 2024. I know there's some updates that they've been talking about coming out for this airplane. Ooh, you know what? Let me, I have a tool from... Hey, what up, Jake? I have a tool from SimBrief. Let me see if it'll do that for this airport. Let me log into SimBrief real quick. They have a performance tool in SimBrief where it'll calculate the B speeds and flex temperature and all that if you need it. Let me see if it gives us the roundabout same speeds for the takeoff speeds here. All right, let's go to takeoff performance. All right, so according to SimBrief, we should be at 109 and 112. Let me see if it'll let me change it. I've never tried to change these speeds. 109. Huh. Well, it will. I don't think I'm going to keep it. Just because my weight's a little different here than what, and the weather's different too, so than what SimBrief is calculating. All right, very good. Let's go finish up everything and we'll get out of here. Close out SimBrief. All right, fuel, that's good, that's good, that's good. Power management is on takeoff. Very good. All right, cockpit door locks. Let's lock those. Takeoff data, let's go ahead and do that. Click on, not that part of the screen. It's part of the screen here. All right, confirm takeoff data. Oh, you know what? Let me go back to SimBrief. Let me go back to SimBrief real quick and see what they have that takeoff. If they give us a temperature. Like we have right there, that ground temperature right there. I didn't look at that part actually when I was just in it. No problem, just takes a couple of seconds to do. Nope, doesn't give us a temperature. Gives us wind, heading, thrust, leads on, anti-ice off. Okay, I'll just leave it where it's set. I was just curious if that info was available in there. All right, we can do this. The trims are automatically set at 0 from the start. There's no reason to worry about that. If you want to look for it, you certainly can. And aircraft, tailprop. Yeah, I don't know either. It's not in SimBrief, so I don't think they do. The temperature in real life right now is 16 though. Maybe I should put that in, see if that changes anything. All right, doors are closed. Seat belts. Okay, that's all done. All right, we can start up stuff now. So there is a way to, when you use the prop brake on here, that actually acts as an APU. I'm not going to do that tonight since I've done that the last couple of videos with this airplane, but if you use the prop brake, that essentially will give you enough juice to disconnect from the ground power if you want to. But let's go ahead and put on the starter. Click run, start. Oops, wrong one, wrong run. Very good, that's starting to turn. That's a very important part of the startup process, is getting the engines to turn on, so they're turning on. Start up number 2 or number 1, really. Exhaust temperature's coming up. Let's put this on auto. Very good. We can go ahead and disconnect the external power. The windshield, the probes. Turn off the starter. Should have put the beacon light on a while ago. My bad. Alright, let's go ahead and disconnect here and here. And let's move our throttle forward just a little bit. We can turn on this TRU power. There we go. And we are good, actually. If you really want to complete the rest of the checklist, you can. I'm not going to. I want to get out of here. We're going to put our flaps down. Turn our weather on. Come down yonder, click on this SURV button. All right, transponder, let's turn that on. TCAS is auto. All right, this nav section here, let's go to ND. All right, traffic above, we have weather, that is very good. Comms are fine. Let's look at the rest of our airplane real quick. Oxygen is good. That's good. That's good. All right, very good. Zoom in a bit. Well, that would be good if that's fixed. Now, I haven't seen an update for a while for this airplane, so I don't know if it has been fixed, but that would be nice if it was. All right, let's, I think we're good, actually. Get out of here. Let's put the logo on. Take off. Taxi. I tried to park as close to the runway as I could. Oh, I should be on, I should be on idle. All I did was just take it out of the ground idle lock there. That's reverse. That's idle. Yeah, that's where I had it. I don't know. Oh! I think that's what you're referring to. Is having the thruster on ground idle. Oh, we got to set our takeoff performance here. Where is this? Set takeoff trim. All right, that's done. And this takes so long with the gust lock on. We'll get there. We'll get there sometime tonight. I'm scared to use slew mode. Last time I used slew mode with the throttle higher than ground idle. When I took it off slew mode, it took off and went straight up in the air. So we're going to try to bypass that. We're almost there. I said I tried to park as close as I could to the ramp here. Yeah, you might have a lucky copy down there. That's that's funny. All right, you know what? I'm just gonna park here. I'm tired of messing with this gust lock. All right, let's take you off. Put you all the way up. All right, that on, that on, that one. Let them know we're leaving. That is on the checklist here. ERU, flaps, nose wheel steering, taxi, taxi lights, all that is good. Takeoff configuration test. It might pass us with the brake on. Let's see. Yep. We are good. Seizure complete. Before takeoff. Alright, we did pretty much all this. A lot of the stuff we can't operate, so there's no sense of really looking for it. Alright, let's switch to our regular map. 5 miles. That I don't agree with. You might be right. You might be wrong. I don't know. Everybody I've seen that knows more about airplanes than I do has always had them in, you know, all the way up. In the simulator. In real life might be a different story, but in the simulator, that's how they've been doing it. But in real life, yeah, there would be no reason to go in anything other than auto. Will do. Yeah, I mean, I could be wrong. I've seen everybody, well, not everybody, but the people I've watched fly this airplane, that, like I said, that know more than I do. They've always had it all the way up in the simulator. Very good. All right, nav, let's Let's put our yaw dampener on. AAS. We'll engage the autopilot here momentarily. Put our flaps up. Autopilot on. Alright, so that's on climb, that's good. And now we can go out and look. Yeah, I think they did pretty good with this livery. I don't know what else I have from F stores. I'd have to go out and look and see what I have, but the ones I have had from them over the year or so that I've been playing on this simulator, it's only been about a year, I guess, maybe a year and a half. Yeah, I guess about a little over a year and a half, probably. Maybe, you know, I don't know, actually. Might be about a year. Oh, whatever it is. Whatever it is. Yeah, we're all set, really. Sometimes I do move these condition levers into auto when I'm landing, just to keep the speed down, but, yeah, I don't know. If you want to get back to me on that, that's fine. I'm sure in real life it's in auto, which would make sense. But in the simulator, I don't think that's the case. At least on Xbox. Maybe there's a different version on PC, which could be. Alright, so we need to be at 10,000 feet, according to the chart, by this point here, which I don't think is going to be a problem. Oh, this is far we can go? Nope, that's what I thought we could go farther. Alright, let's save this camera position over here, and try to do this before I start. To be honest, I didn't even think about it tonight. You know, on planes where I can set the camera view, I do my best to do this before I start. That's funny. Come on, work with me a little bit. Damn. For some reason, the cameras get stuck inside these fuselages sometimes. I don't know why. I have a pretty good idea of why it happens. It's just not made great. Right, we can go ahead and put away our toys. Not really the right altitude yet, but it's okay. We can get away with it. It's a simulator. Yeah, this is a fun plane to fly. I really like the interaction with the screens. They're all touchscreen. I wish more airplanes were like that in the game, where you could just click right on the main screen and change what you want. I don't know if that's a thing in real life or not with this airplane, but in the simulator, it makes things much easier. I haven't done really any research more than the bare minimum on this airplane when it comes to real life. Some other airplanes I've done a fair amount of research on, but never really did it on this plane before. The Dash 8 Q400 I did, because I have flown that many hundreds of hours in Aerofly over time. That's been my favorite airplane to fly in that simulator. That one, the condition levers, you have to move, you know, all the way forward for takeoff and then back a little bit for climb and then back again for cruise. Yeah, they have a couple of buttons in here too, but they're probably just for show. Oh, wait a minute. You can make it brighter and darker and change the contrast. Yeah, they probably have buttons back here. I know a lot of these screens have buttons around the edges. Let's see how well it does this turn here. Should be dipping. Oh, behind the power lever. Gotcha. Yeah, I'll check it out in a minute. See if this plane actually makes this turn. Oh, you know what? I never actually checked the route for, like, discontinuities or... Shit, I shouldn't have hit that button. Let me go back to the front. Did I disconnect the autopilot? No, the autopilot's okay. Alright, let's see what happens here. Yeah, see, there is a discontinuity. I knew I forgot something. I knew there was something I forgot. I saw it before I put in the departure and the arrival, and I just completely forgot about it. Alright, behind the power levers. Oh, yeah. These buttons here. Yeah, the thing with the touchscreen, though, like, you know, it's really difficult in the simulator here to, like, interact with these buttons and, like, see what's on the screen, so I'm glad they made it a touchscreen. Yeah, I mean, these still, you know, have a function here. You can still click on these instead of clicking on the screen, or you can just click right on the screen. Bearing indicator, yeah, right here, bearing indicator. They have a whole tutorial, actually. Hey, what up, Bobby? Yeah, they have a whole tutorial here on it under options. You go, I think you gotta click on, oh yeah, right here, quick spot help. It has everything that you can do. Are we heading in the right direction? Yep, we are. Power looks good. Everybody's happy in the back. I don't know if they have that in Xbox. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I've used the plane long enough now to I kind of know where everything is. But I haven't seen it as an overlay, actually. Yeah. Yeah, I was looking in the, well, I am in the settings here. Oh, click spot overlay. Oh yeah, look at that. That's cool. You can just go right to the, instead of guessing what you're clicking on. Performance. Very cool. Thanks. Appreciate it. Yeah, I usually learn something whenever you show up. That's good. Appreciate it. Thank you. Yes, you are, Bobby. You're good like that. That's true. You know what's weird? Like, I recorded myself today for a while and put the levels where they should be. I don't know if it's... You know what? Let me listen to it on... where can I listen to this at? Because when I was recording this today, I did a Sad Olympics, right? I recorded myself a bit today to, like, you know, to set the levels, and, you know, because I haven't really been happy with the level of everything lately, so I was doing some homework, and I was listening to it, and everything sounded fine where I have it here. Yes, it is Olympic Air, right. Yep. Yeah, they do a lot of regional flights in Greece, and then they have a lot of long flights too. Right, let me bring up YouTube on my phone and listen to this. Because when I had it set before, like, the music was good, like the level, like everything was. And I haven't changed anything. It's still the same airplane. Like, the only thing that's changed is now streaming versus recording. But maybe it's just my headphones. Maybe my headphones are messed up. Let me put this on my phone for a second and see. Ooh, Sarah Boone says she was hungover when the cops questioned her. Oh my goodness. Good old Sarah Boone. Suitcase killer. I killed George. See what this sounds like. It doesn't sound bad. Everything sounds pretty good. Can't really hear the music right now. Let me see if... Oh, we are inside and I still can't really hear it. Hey, I can make that happen real quick. Hang on a second. Do that. See if that's better. Put this at, put it at minus 16 and a half. See how that sounds. Okay, I'll take your word for it. I have equalizers that show the level of everything, but it's difficult to tell sometimes how it sounds like in the headphones. Maybe I should start using different headphones. I mean, these headphones are not really meant for what I'm using them for. Or maybe I should plug it into a different, no, I'll just try different headphones. What would be perfect is if I could just listen to it like on a separate monitor without headphones, without it bleeding into my mic, which the noise will cancel out. I have the filter set in a way to where it really won't pick up outside noise or vaping or a lot, but it'll pick up voice really easily. Yeah, I do that too. I do that too. But then I fly a different airplane and that's a different level of volume, and but I try to keep it in the green, almost up to the yellow on this equalizer. Alright, well, that works. If you say it sounds good, it sounds good. It sounds good to me. I don't know if I have different headphones here now that I could use. Do I have different headphones? Yeah. Yeah, I think I did a video once about all the filters and everything I have for the microphone. It's crazy what I have. But I have it set in a way where, like, if I whisper or if I yell, it should be like the same volume. Almost all background noise is cut out completely. Like, I can clap my hands a bit and like you won't really hear it. You know, like when I vape, you don't really hear it. So I have a lot of filters, limiters, filters. Here, I'll tell you what I have. Let me, I'll have a noise suppression first, then a noise gate, then a compressor, then a limiter, then the expander, and a 3-band equalizer, and then gain. And I have them in that order for a reason. But the microphone's not the issue. I believe it's just the headphones. I don't think the headphones really give me a true representation of what is being heard on the other side. These are meant for PlayStation. They're really not meant to... They're good headphones. They're, Arctis Steel Series headphones. I think everything sounds pretty good now between the music and everything. I think we're good. All right, are we at cruise yet? Are we at cruise? All right, we are good. Let's go ahead and pretend that this matters and put our traffic on normal, because that matters. Yeah, I figured you'd be lurking. You always lurking in the shadows, Bobby. Bobby Digital. What's up, dude? So this is not the Saronic Golf here. This is a different Golf. The Saronic Golf is coming up after this little bit of land right coming up. And those views are so loud. Jesus. All right, I think that works. I don't know if this airplane has a sunroof. Let me see if it has a sunroof. Nope. Some airplanes you can stick your head straight out of the top and look around. You can't do that in this airplane. Some airplanes you can. I mean, I guess we could speed up the simulator. I'm not really in a rush to end a flight like I usually am. Oh, I forgot to start the clock. Man, I'm sure glad Chicago's not watching. I would get a failing grade for sure. All right, we'll start it now. That is right. No, it's weird. Some airplanes, you can just stick your head straight out of the top and look around. It's great. Not so much with this airplane. But yeah, we were supposed to take off like real time of day. Shit, I forgot to do that. Oh, man. We need to start over. We could. All right, we'll put it around here. It took off around 6 in the morning. Let me try that. It's not letting me downstairs. Like I'm playing leapfrog. Oh yeah, look at that. Perfect. Man, I'm so glad you decided to watch. Thank you. That'd be cool to watch the landing gear go down from here. Very cool. Very cool. Learn something new every day. That's right, bomb review. I think parts are, I don't really care if it looks better. I would like the rendering to be quicker on the Series X. I don't know if it's really going to look better or not. It already looks really good to me. I mean, I think certain things may look better. Maybe vehicles around the airports and gates, lights on the, you know, the runway and around the airport maybe. I don't know about buildings or mountains and terrain and things like that. That would be nice if it did. We will find out very soon. I mean, that thing is like right around the corner. Month and a half away, something like that. I'll be really happy either way. Either way, what will make me happy with the new simulator is if everything I have purchased so far will be able to be imported relatively easily. Yes, that I know. Yeah, that is true. Yeah. Yeah, I'm aware of that. Yeah, there's no reason to show it on a low-end device. If you're going to show it off to the road, you want to show it to the max. That makes sense. All right, speed's okay. Oh, we should have been descending already. All right, well, I guess we'll start descending. Let me look at the approach chart. See what our altitude is for capturing the ILS. That's at 3,000 feet. And let's start heading down. Oh, good, it stopped spinning. Sometimes when I hold the down arrow too long, this altitude selector will keep on spinning. All right, let's do VNAV. All right, it didn't like VNAV. We'll go down ourselves. All right, the frequency 110.0 Let's plug that in. .5. We'll do both sides. All right, that's done. That's good. All right, 110.5, and we need to be at 212 is our course. So let's sync our heading, go into heading mode, switch you over. And let's put you on 212. All right, very good. That's done. We can go back to FM and nav. And our decision height here is 196. That's done. And I think that's good. Let's see what the METAR says. Oh no. Sorry, I'm just looking at the chat again. I was looking at Navigraph for a minute. No, I will definitely not be getting one of those computers. That is definitely not in my budget anywhere. Broken clouds, no big deal. No wind gusts. It doesn't look too bad. All right, 10, 12 again. Oh, 2024. Oh, you're not going to buy Microsoft 2024? I thought you'd be all over that. I mean, I plan on getting it. All right, so let's see here. And it looks like we're doing okay with... I wonder if we can go back into VNAV now. Let's see. Let's put this up to 5,000. Let's put this back in VNAV. All right, let's stay in VNAV and see what happens. Level off here at 7,000. Yeah. I mean, if you got your eye on the prize like that, if I was in your situation, I probably would do the same thing too. If I was aiming to be a pilot and I was at that age where, you know, I can actually make it happen. Yeah, I'd probably be saving money too instead of spending it on a simulator. You can always get the new simulator. You don't have to get it right when it comes out. Yeah, that makes sense. All right, so we are descending, even though VNav is not showing up. Very strange. Usually VNav shows up and it takes us down, but who will? We just do it this way today. We should probably put our landing lights on. Me either. When I first started flying this plane, I was flying the Bora Bora from Tahiti. First flight I did, right when it showed top of descent, I clicked VNav, nothing happened. You know, right before top of descent, I clicked VNav, made sure the altitude was in right, nothing happened. The next flight, we're way away from top of descent, and I tried what I thought I could arm VNav. So I plugged in the descent altitude, clicked on VNav, and it went down right away. It was crazy. Here's the VNav icon right here. It should work now. Let's see. There we go. I know this pink block has to show up, and the magenta altitude needs to show up as well. That much I do know. In order to get VNav to work. Oh, I never turned on photogrammetry. I don't know if that's gonna make a difference with this flight or not, to be honest. I think this will be a fun flight to do in real life as a pilot. This came up automatically. This is all good. Open up a couple of videos and pause them for later. Okay. I'll continue to work on it. I don't know. I never really listened to it back, so I guess I should start listening to it back. Maybe I should stop using headphones. Maybe that's part of the problem. Because it's so loud in my ears that I think it's so loud. But I'm also going by, I mean, when I'm talking, my mic is going into the yellow on the equalizer. And I don't know. Maybe I gotta adjust the volume. Maybe I gotta add a gain filter to the overall output. And adjust it that way. I don't know. I mean, maybe mine is the right volume and theirs is the wrong volume. Maybe, I don't know. I'll look into it. But maybe mine is the right volume and theirs is the wrong volume. You ever think of that, Bobby? Because I do listen to my videos periodically. Whatever, leave me alone. Whatever, leave me alone. Yeah, when I listen to my videos back periodically, it doesn't sound like it's way lower than other videos, but maybe it is. I'll check it out. I'm going to end the stream after I'm done this flight, so I'll check it out tonight. I'm going to kick back and relax on the rest of this Saturday night that I have. Because in a couple of weeks, I'm not going to have much of a weekend once my new schedule at work starts. Coming up in a couple of weeks. I'll be working on Saturdays and on some Sundays. Oh yeah, yeah. Well, that happens with Fortnite and Call of Duty. Every kid is a pro. That happens all the time. I don't know how they become pros at such an early age, but they do. They do. All right, go around is 127. (113) V approach. I know what you mean about Fortnite. I tried playing that too a few times, and I just never really saw the appeal of it. I know it's popular. I know it is. I just never saw the appeal. I won't tell anybody. I won't tell anybody that you're a nerd. Secret is safe with me. Alright, let's go into heading mode. I think we're going to be turning here pretty soon. Oh, you know, never mind. We have a little bit of ways to go actually before we capture the localizer. And you got other stuff going on too between school and getting ready to learn to be a pilot and all that. You got real life stuff going on. Most of those kids are probably not kids, to be honest. But yeah, they probably don't have much going for them. You got a decent amount, you know, in your life that is good. It's real good. Studying to become a pilot and, you know, having that passion for flying, that'll take you far. I think our airport is right here, I think. Yeah, they do. That's for sure. They all think they're going to be the next Ninja, you know, or Markiplier or whoever. Right. They're going to get the monster deals and be on the LOL podcast with Keemstar and Boogie. You're not alone. I've called them quite a few bad things myself over time. There's only so much you can take. I just don't like the chat. All the use of the N-word and screaming and carrying on and just acting retarded, really. They wouldn't act like that in real life. If they were standing in front of you, they would not be talking like that. They're the internet tough guys. Internet tough guys. You know the N-word. The no word. Right, nerd. Nuclear, right. Right. November, right. That's another N-word. See? You guys understand. How dare you say Nancy. Alright, seatbelts, they're still on. Yep, that's all good. Let's let our flight attendants know. Oh, that's the attendant. Oh my god. Oh no, never mind. That's the right one. Flight attendant. Maybe in one of the updates of this airplane, they'll enhance some features on here, especially with the flight management system. It'd be nice if they did a few upgrades to that. I really like the flight management system in the C-160. I like that one a lot. And there was another little airplane that had a really unique system. I forget what it is. Oh yeah, the Bay 146. The new flight management system Just Flight put in that a couple updates ago is real good. All right, we should be going into approach mode here coming up. Yeah, I agree. It does have a lot of potential. It's got a really good foundation. You know, I mean, there's so many good things about this airplane. All right, so we can click on... Let's go into heading mode. Let's click over to VOR. All right, let's continue to turn. Let's click on approach. Since the glide slope is showing up as well. How far out are we? 12 miles. Not bad. We already advised the cabin crew. Power management set to takeoff. All right, localizer is now captured. Start slowing down a bit. Keep our altitude on. And re-click. There we go. There's our runway with our modded airport from Fly Tampa. They did a real good job with this airport. I've done some videos where we've gone in and out and all around this airport, and Fly Tampa knocked this one out of the park. According to what Grease says, he knows this airport very well. And we went over this thing pretty much with a fine-tooth comb, and a lot of what you see at this airport is there in real life. All right, glide scope is now captured. Probably put our landing gear down. Yes, I know, I know. I know. You don't like when I do that. Right. Let me get rid of this managed speed indicator there. Let's put this down to 113. Well, I should do 118 because that's 5 over. Yeah, but the new flight management system in that Bay 146 is great. Gotcha. But next time I fly this plane, So you're right, I'm right and wrong. Now, next time I'll try to do a... Well, you know what? I'll restart real quick and try doing a takeoff in auto and see if I get enough speed. We'll just start right on the runway after we land. We'll, like, stop here and line up again. And put it in auto and see what happens. Reset our fuel, reset our weight. All right, TLU low is now activated. Put our flaps down for final. And let's not fall out of the sky like we did the other day in the in the Osprey. I did land the Osprey later that night. Not on an aircraft carrier. On the ground, but that thing is a lot easier to hover land than the Dornier 31. That thing likes to spin you around in a circle sometimes. But the what the hell is that plane we were just talking about?
500.
I can't remember now. The Osprey. Had one of them old man moments where my brain just went blank. Yeah, that kind of makes sense. I'm not sure if that's how they have it set up here in the simulator, but
Approaching decision height.
that makes sense.
200.
See how good of a job this thing does on auto land. I don't think it does any kind of flare. I just think it goes right down. Yeah. Terrible. Yeah, the auto land in this airplane is not so good. Not so good. I mean, it's good getting you down, but you're better off landing this airplane yourself. All right, let me put the gust lock back on for a second, and let's go into slew mode. On runway. All right, let's leave this in auto mode. All right, let's reset the weight and fuel. All right, flight plan, set fuel, set payload, and load aircraft, start loading, set the takeoff trim, put our flaps back up, take our gust lock off. All right, let's see if we get up in the air. Let me see if I need to... Come on, box. There we go. Oh, wrong box. All right, takeoff data is confirmed. All right, let's take the parking brake off. We're in auto. We reset the fuel. That's a bit faster The rotation, there we go. It's pretty close to what I did for takeoff. Well, looks like those guys were wrong. Can do a takeoff in auto. Very good. So those guys were wrong. That works. Jeff Faviano. Jeff Faviano. I trusted you, Jeff Faviano. And you let me down. That's where I learned about the pushing it all the way forward. I was watching his videos on the ATR and he was always doing it. And he seems to be right about everything. But maybe not this time. All right, I think I'm going to end things here. And I'll be back tomorrow. I will be back tomorrow. I will be. I don't know what time yet, what I'm going to do, but I'll be back online for a little bit tomorrow. So anyways, that's it. Go do something else tonight. I'm going to go do something else tonight, but before you do, please drop a like where the likes go. Subscribe, do all that good shit, and I will see y'all in the next episode. Yeah, username, it was great. Thanks for hanging out and teaching me a few things. Bobby, great seeing you. Sir Lawless, it was nice seeing you again. And Prius, wherever you drove off to, drive back here next time so you can say hi again. And that's it. See you later, my friends. See you. Oh, sorry. And bye, Keith. I don't want to think I forgot about you. I know you like to lurk in the shadows. I kind of forgot for a second. See you, Keith. Have a good Sunday if I don't see you until the week. All right. See you.